breakfast, anyone? Looks healthy. You could be mistaken for thinking this sticky concoction is a tasty human treat, but Shania has other intentions. What is this for?
So I'm making baits for my research project that I'm about to start.
Okay, is this all that goes in?
No, so we have one last ingredient.
Can I help?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what have we got? Where is it?
So we have yummy sardines.
I was kind of hungry, not anymore. By the way, Shania is a uni student wildlife researcher doing her honours. My challenge is to get the gloves on. I'm hopeless. There we go. Hopeless. There we go. Did it.
Almost.
And I need the other one. So, and is the sardines the last ingredient?
Yes. And then we make them into little balls.
Here we go. Just trying to put on a rubber glove. It's coming. It's coming. And the sardines. All right, in they go. Oh.
Yum.
Oh, and I smell all fishy now. Are you wondering what I'm wondering? Which animal would find this irresistible?
So a little creature is what I'm targeting. They love, obviously, sardines.
Okay.
So they're a little carnivorous marsupial.
Ooh.
They live up in the treetops.
Any other clues?
They weigh about 100 grams.
Oh, so they're tiny.
Very little.
They've got a tail.
They do. It's, you could say, brush tail-like.
It's not a Phascogale.
It might be.
A Phascogale. Have you ever seen a Phascogale? Most of us have never seen one, let alone heard of a Phascogale. In fact, in Totally Wild's long history, we've only filmed them a handful of times, mostly in captivity. So this is a big deal. And to catch one, our smelly sardine balls need to be perfect.
It's a little pinch.
They're little animals.
Yep.
A pinch.
And then we roll it into a little
Is that too
ball.
big?
That's
Okay,
about
okay.
fine. So just big enough to go in the trap.
With fresh bait and a specially designed trap, it's time to head into Phascogale country. Shania's project is in its early stages, and so far she hasn't managed to trap one. Could this be the time? There's even like a little hollow over there.
Yeah.
Which is cool. You never know what could be sleeping in there.
Hopefully a Phascogale.
Yes. Many native animals rely on big trees with natural hollows, Phascogales included. But there's so much more to learn about them.
So there's sort of two parts to my project. One is understanding a bit more about these little guys. Not a lot of studies have been done in Queensland on them, so we really don't know much.
Yeah.
And then the other part is trying to train them to use what we call microchip automated doors.
Here's how it works. A nest box fitted with a special door is designed to recognise a specific microchip number that will hopefully match up with one of Shania's microchipped Phascogales. If it's a match, it means the animal will have a safe home. This is groundbreaking stuff.
Absolutely.
Let's go and set some traps.
This looks like a great spot, Stacey.
It looks good to me, but I don't know, out of all this bushland, why have you chosen this particular spot?
Well, it's at the base of a pretty large tree, which makes a great home for an animal.
Okay, so you've got to think like a Phascogale.
Exactly, be the
And
Phascogale.
now this is the little trap. Why have you chosen this particular style?
So this trap is highly used. It's a good size for the Phascogale. So a lot of the bigger traps they might be a bit wary of.
Now for the bait. So do I just throw it in?
Yep, just
Okay, so
plop
right to the
in.
back.
Yep.
Oh,
that's
I've
how it
triggered
works.
it. And that's how it works.
Exactly.
Okay, so you've got that set there, so it's open. Once the Phascogale runs on in there for the beautiful smelly sardine oat
Yum.
peanut butter ball, and then that will close.
Absolutely.
And it'll have a little sleep until you hopefully find it in the morning.
Exactly. We like to cover it with a bit of leaf litter.
Bit of camouflage.
Yep. And just that way, if it gets a bit too hot, it's a bit insulated.
Fingers crossed.
We can hope.
Part 1 of our mission accomplished. Will a Phascogale take the bait? Stay tuned. We've joined researcher Shania, special interest Phascogales.
In Queensland, there aren't many studies that have been done on them, so we just want to know what they're doing, where they're living, and how far they travel on our property.
When she's not out in the field, Shania is here at this wildlife centre. Okay, let me bring you up to date. We put a trap out late yesterday afternoon in the hope of catching a Phascogale overnight, and Shania went back really early this morning to check it. Fingers crossed.
Looks like it might be a little girl, but we'll have to anaesthetise her first to have a better look.
Oh, I'm just in time. I thought I was going to be late for the big reveal. You've had some luck, Shania.
Yes, it was amazing. It's the first one we've ever caught here.
This is a very rare sight, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, who gets to see a real live Phascogale?
Not many people.
No. Very precious. While under anaesthetic, we're going to collect some information before she's released back into the wild.
All right, little one. So it should take her about 30 seconds to a minute to get to sleep.
What would she be feeling now?
Just starting to get drowsy.
Getting sleepy.
Yeah, and so Meg will just feel for her body to relax.
As a vet, have you worked on a Phascogale before?
No, this is the first time I've ever seen a Phascogale, so this is a pretty special moment.
Yeah, for all of us. Satisfied she's off with the fairies, time to get to work.
So now that she's asleep, I've just turned down the anaesthetic a little bit, and we just maintain her on a lower anaesthetic than we use to induce her.
Okay. It's rare to get this close. Notice the pouch has 6 teats and is kind of baggy compared to, say, a kangaroo's pouch. And you can get an idea of age by checking out the teeth.
So when they start to get a bit older, they wear away their back teeth. So she has really nice back teeth, so she's probably quite a young animal.
General body condition is checked, and Charlotte places a tiny microchip just beneath the skin for identification. Meanwhile, Shania records data: head, body, tail, and even teeny ear and foot measurements, plus a quick weigh-in. I reckon she'd be as light as a feather, just like her little feathery tail here. All right, that's all recorded.
Awesome, that's the last of the measurements.
A tiny tracking collar will allow Shania to follow her every move.
So we want to use this collar to find out where she's living. So we have this little VHF tracker, which we can go out and use our antenna over here, go out, find where she's living.
And generally, what she gets up to. But soon, the Phascogale Shania has affectionately named Pippi will wake. So we've got to work fast.
She's doing well. We're just giving her a bit of oxygen, so we've turned off the anaesthetic now, and she's just got oxygen. But she's starting to wake up, her breathing's coming back to normal now.
And a quick pic to remember this unique experience. Look at us, it's like the Phascogale paparazzi. Yeah. But this is just such a rare thing. I mean, you know, it's great that you girls, you work with wildlife all the time and we still get excited.
That's right.
Absolutely. Okay, one more shot. Time for the release. You know what, I don't know where Shania and these other researchers are taking me. We've been traipsing through the bush for quite a while now. I'm sure there's a very good reason. Let's find out. Okay, I know there's got to be a good reason, but why have we come so far into the bush?
So we've come back to where she was caught. So
Beautiful.
We like to bring them back to their home,
Yes.
so they have a specific home range.
And it's not strange then.
Exactly.
There'll probably be smells and there could even be a mate somewhere. Who knows? Let's set this Phascogale free. Okay, let's see. Oh, she's got a little collar on. Okay, she's pretending this is not happening. Okay, little girl. Look at her. She might just be sniffing the surroundings. Okay. And there she goes. Just like that. How do you feel?
Amazing.